Hey everyone, it's Brandy and welcome back to my channel, Brandy Janae's Bookshelf. Today I'm here to share with you guys all the books that I picked up in May. Yes, May. I'm already all off. As always with my book hauls, this is all of my physical books. I don't really know what order I want to go in because I felt like the majority of these I could section off. I have like contemporary section, I have YA contemporary, and then new adult / adult contemporary, and then I have sci-fi, fantasy, urban fantasy, and then manga, which is also, I believe, like fantasy-ish. I have them separated into genre, so I think I'm actually going to just go by how I already have them separated. So the first book that I have to show off that I got in May was Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This is the first book in their new series, which is the Aurora Cycle, I believe is what the series is called. And this was a pre-order for me, so yeah. I had this pre-ordered, I think, like sometime last year. As soon as I found out about it, I was just like, pre-order, because I need that. I plan on reading this one this month if I have not already started it. I had planned on starting some of my audiobooks, but I forgot that this week was Smuttathon. So I think books that I had planned on reading I probably won't get to, just because I do want to try to get to some of the romances that I had planned on getting to for Smuttathon, but that's not for this video. This is the first book I picked up. This was pre-order. The other book that I have here is, I believe, a YA fantasy. That was YA sci-fi. This is We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Fazal. And this is the copy that I received in the May OwlCrate box. I do have an unboxing for that, so I will have that up. I think it's on this side in the iCard. Like I said, this is the OwlCrate edition, and they did change just like the color of the lettering. If you can see, it is like silver, and then the little arrow as well, they changed that. And also on the spine, the color is different. One thing that I did, I don't know if I kept that part in the video. I think I might have took it out because I wasn't completely sure. But if you could see along the edges, if it'll focus on that instead of my face, as you can see along the edges, the coloring, it goes from that blue into that silver gray. That's also different because in the normal edition, I think it has like accents of like red and orange, and it does fade into that red and orange along the edges, and that's also on the back of the book as well, which you can't really see that. There you go. And this one did come with a letter from the author, as usual with OwlCrate books. And then we have a double-sided print that has character artwork on it. And I will try to, hopefully that is focused a little better, because I know in my OwlCrate unboxing it was a little blurry. So hopefully you guys can see that. And something else that I forgot to show off in my OwlCrate unboxing was that this is a signed copy. So we have a special page just for the signature for this one. And I have two other books that I have that don't fit into my two contemporary sections that I acquired in May. So the first one is Sailor Moon Volume 1 by Naoko Takeuchi. I did this last time. Takeuchi. I'm not sure. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. I did pick this up because it was one of the reads for the Attack on Manga book club. And then I do have a book that was sent to me by the amazing Amanda from The Naughty Librarian. I will leave her channel link down below. She had an extra copy of this book, so she asked if I wanted it, and of course I did. So she sent it to me, and that is All I Want for Christmas is a Vampire by Carolyn Sparks. Thank you so much, Amanda. And I can't wait to read this one. I can already see that I'm getting through these pretty quickly because I'm not talking about the books. I don't talk about them in book hauls. I've mentioned this before. Talk about them when I read them. But let's get into some YA contemporary. I think all three of these were pre-orders for me. So the first one that I have to talk about is There's Something About Sweetie by Sandhya Menon. I hadn't initially planned on picking this one up, but once I found out what it was about, I was just like, there's no way I can pass that up. The next one that I have is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. This cover is absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors of it, And as you can see, his back has food on it. The spine has its gradient, and I'm sure you have seen a bunch of people show this off, but the underneath book is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's the same on the front and the back, but yeah, I just love that so much. And she was blessed with amazing cover designers. And then my last YA, I think this is actually technically like a new adult contemporary romance, or just contemporary, but they categorize it as a YA. But that is, again, But Better by Christine Riccio. So the last section that I have to talk about are contemporary romances, and these are, I think one is a new adult, and then the other three are adult romances. The new adult romance that I have is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This is another one that I didn't initially plan on picking up. I didn't have it pre-ordered at first. However, after hearing so many people talk about this, and so many people had praises for this specific story, and it was like a lot of people over different, like that had a lot of different reading tastes that do enjoy romance, that picked this up and they all loved it. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. And I did pre-order it technically, because I pre-ordered it before it actually came out. I'm gonna try to read this one this week, since I think it'll fit in for Smut-a-thon. It is kind of a chunky book. I think this is like over 400 pages, so hopefully I could get through this and it doesn't take me too long. The next two books that I picked up are both by the same author. One of them I had pre-ordered, but I ordered them both from the Ripped Bodice so I could get signed copies. The first one that I have from this author is The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hoang. And I actually have an arc of this, and I think every time I talked about it, I talked about how I hadn't picked up a finished copy yet. And I didn't know why I didn't pick up a finished copy. I was just like, you need to get it. You need to get it. But I never did. And now I'm glad I didn't, because when her second book was up for pre-order, found out that through the Ripped Bodice she had it where you could get it signed. So I ordered from there, and I was able to get my book signed. So I have, like I said, The Kiss Quotient signed and personalized to me. And I also picked up The Bright Test, also by Helen Hoang, and this one is also signed to me. So I'm really happy that I have these two books, and I do have them both signed and personalized to me, and I can't wait to get to The Bright Test. And the final book that I picked up in May was The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. This is their most recent novel. I actually did not pre-order this one, but after hearing a lot of amazing things about this one as well, I was just like, I have to have it so I can pick it up as soon as I'm ready. Those were all the books that I acquired in May. It wasn't as much as previous months, which is really good, and I think June will be even less. I talked about this a little bit, I think, in each of my haul videos so far this year, but I got a little bit off track with the amount of books I needed to read for the amount of books purchased. So I don't know if you guys were keeping track, but I did acquire 2 books that I purchased that weren't technically pre-ordered. So with these 2 books, I had to add 6 books to my TBR, or 6 more books that I needed to read to be caught up with the amount of books I need to read in order to be caught up with the amount of books that I purchased with the system I set up for myself at the beginning of the year. I had almost caught up. I think I read 14 books, like physical books that I own. So I think now I'm down to 26 starting in June, and I haven't finished any physical books yet. So I am going to really do my best to not buy any books that's outside of pre-orders / book boxes. I'm almost there. I have a lot of audiobooks for physical books that I own, so I think I can do that. So we will see, and I will keep you guys updated probably in my next haul video, whenever that is, if I'm all caught up or if anything needs to be updated. But I am getting back on track slowly but surely. If you guys picked up any of these books and I have read them already, let me know which ones you think I should pick up first. And if not, let me know what some of the books were that you picked up in May. But that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye.